Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Punter Bradley Pinion will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Buffalo. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's... of the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's brought in by the tight end Knox. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. Here's Cook. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll throw first play with Penix.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On second down, here's Penix. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first down, it's Penix. Gonna look deep, looking for more. DeMar Hamlin with the good coverage, got a hand in there, and knocked that one away.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't.
He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. And although it's just the second quarter of this one, he'll chase the points now to try to get things tied up. Again, it's Penix. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen working from the pistol. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will go up by 7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read. And instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day. And you know what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the lefty panics on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kair Elam.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
It's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. He runs. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting. You're clawing. but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Allen to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So we are through. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To throw again, it's Penix. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
What the fuck? Oh,
late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's so bad.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now it's Allen. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. I would imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Lito, what up, bro? Thanks for joining the front eye. For sure. First light. Hey, I appreciate it, Bernie. That one side was some bullshit. Nah, for sure.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
They'll run. It's Cook. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a... Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And that is a dunk.
Pick 6, that shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Incomplete. What in the name of Garo Premier is that? They let the
Pick 6,
kicker
that
try
one,
to throw
man.
it.
Ain't bullshit.
It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on downs. On first down, it's Penix. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that.
That was some bullshit, Lito. I had the onside kick. That shit. And they got lucky as fuck.
It is a perfect night here in the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the roof open, and we are ready to go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go on EA Sports.
I need some new return there, bro.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I'm getting kind of restless.
Now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the outset is Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Here's Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Drake London, touchdown, Falcons.
Oh, that guy's name blitzing, man.
Drake London, 62 yards. And the Falcons
I said the sun's going up, raised it dry. Going me streaming. Not for sure, bro.
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Here we go. You're almost at 1,000.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Shakir hauls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. To the air, Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Allen to throw it. Completes it to Coleman. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Now Allen again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid good return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Elijah, what's good, bro?
Offense out there for their next drive.
Surely, though, 1.5 years. We all got our own pace. It's got to be consistent, not for sure.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Oh,
and they take him down. The Bills get to him. Matt Milano. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1.
Blitz and drag routes, blitz and drag routes, blitz and drag routes, blitz and drag routes, blitz and drag routes.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Yep, right
to the air, Penix. This is caught by Robinson. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way
blitz
down
and drag
to the 17-yard
Blitz is dangerous. This game got to mix it up. Blitz is dangerous. Not for sure. Blitz and drag routes, blitz and drag routes, blitz and drag routes. Blitz is dangerous. Yeah. I should have took that to the crib on his ass. He like, what the fuck is going on? He making a substitution.
Down is very simple. Make
I
sure
don't
you
know how I'm
get
scoring on
sticks,
him like that.
the
Like,
catch,
what
pick up
the
the
fuck?
first down. But in this case, he turned into bonus time and was off to the
Blitzing and doing
races
drag
for a
routes,
monster
nigga.
play.
That's how I'm doing it.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll take
Blitzing
it
and doing drag routes. Shout out to the center.
Bijan Robinson.
Nigga doing blitzing and drag route, bro.
And the Falcons have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So away from 700, y'all. Y'all haven't hit that like button so when you just do it right now.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Allen.
Yes, sir. Blitzy drag route.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Post rider game. Jesse picked up on that shit, dog.
They'll throw with Penix.
Oh, my God.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range. And the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Penix working out of the gun here. Short throw caught by Pitts. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Third and 4. Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A run for the first.
Oh, my God. I knew it was coming. Good hit.
And this ball recovered by the offense.
All this blitz he's doing, I know he's good at making hits.
Here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On third down, Penix from the gun. Ooh. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. This from 36 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And with a dime look on defense, two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's second and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir.
Like, come on, that's a cover two. You got a half of the field, a deep half, just you got a deep half, brother. Like, he's right there in your face. Like,
and now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two.
Don't get it, bro.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for two, and that gets them even closer. Now a two-point game.
You got a
After
deep
the
half,
touchdown
you got
pass
the
to
nigga
kick
just
it away.
running right. Tighten up, nigga. Damn.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Short throw caught by Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into
Same thing with niggas with no X factor or no nothing. He plays it perfect.
Defensively that time they were in zone coverage as a rookie.
He's got his back to
what
the
lesson
shit.
can you learn there?
Well,
he's got his back to the shit. He don't even see the ball coming. He plays it perfect. Just the Simmons,
like they do on this
ability, he's facing the ball. There's
There's
only one nigga in his fucking zone.
They'll react at least a half a second faster.
He's fucking cooked.
You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
Weird,
Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Cook. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Knew I was in that shit, huh?
They'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
We got picked off. That shit crazy.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so.
Look at that. Look at all that. Look how much Drake London had them niggas beat. And when I lobbed the ball, Michael Penix, you standing still, I want you to put that.
With these defenses throw at it.
Never mind, bro.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4. Now Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The kick by Bass is good, and they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd
good,
quarter.
brother.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal.
Gotta put a 10 in the check.
The goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And some room to work. Big strides. Look at him go.
Good for you, franchise. Shout out franchise, man. It's great. Shout out to the team that's there.
Kyle Pitts, 56 yards. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Cool, up and good. And that will tie us at 24.
Just the shit shoot, man. Chisel in here. See that Chisel? He nice with that. Who Chisel? Oh, franchise. Oh, he must be one of your supporters too. Yeah. Shout out franchise. Let's get it.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson.
Some of that shit, man.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, this nigga just got in my shit, bro.
Kincaid with it.
It's like everything is open, bro.
Before he's taken down.
God damn.
Allen now looks to throw. Throwing deep here.
Not that shit. Come on, not that shit.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10. Allen gonna throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's
12
so
yards
annoying,
here as they keep this drive rolling. It's another
fucking
first
zig
down.
fake cross
and
routes,
that is
bro.
going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, if I go cover 2, that fucking post route just gonna beat Jesse.
Now Allen again.
Throw that stupid shit. Go get him. Go get him. What the fuck, y'all niggas?
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper, 39 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
I'm scared to do all of us. He's going to hike as soon as I do this shit and flip. This is bad.
They'll try and throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air, Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Here's Penix. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back
on. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here now, second and
thanks,
goal.
bro. I'm just trying to be my best self and have fun, build a nice community, and I did. Yeah. Like a breed, Lido game. Man, bro, you almost took. Yeah. That's the real congrats. You the true, not for sure. Sure.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Oh.
And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there. Up and good. And that might be enough to win the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This ball intercepted. He's on his way. And the Falcons are going to hang on the final play and get the turnover to seal this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.
Damn, we had plenty of niggas over here.
Touchdown. Getting the victory. And now
time up
this week to the final way with smiles on their faces.
Time I think lost on that.
Location is a mid-out. That could be a big deal because remember, they're down to their final chance to retake the lead.
Look at Keon Coleman. If you'd have threw it to Keon, touchdown. I hate that, bro. I hate that, bro. It always gets open in this play, bro. I'm trying to hurry this, but Look at Keon. Look at him. Look at him, bro. If you threw that to Keon Coleman, 0, that's a touchdown. I hate that. When you guard it, in the middle, that corner route is what gets Jesse Bates out of play. I gotta start playing Jesse. I gotta start playing safety. I gotta get off that line right now. There's no way safety should be stepping down, guarding that. But it is number 3. He came in with 2, 4, 6 down linemen. He's tripping. Chat, I'm really tired of shit. I ain't gonna lie, but we got 11 in the chat. We're gonna keep it going. Don't choke, little bro. Shout out to the entertainer. Nah, we ain't gonna choke, dog. We gonna lock rap games up. Lock them up, man. Come on. Should have used the Eagles. Dirty Falcons, no ring. I'll never use the Eagles now. I used to like the Eagles. Now they won a Super Bowl. I definitely can't use them. I liked them last year. Well, before they had Barkley and shit. They got Barkley, which is definitely I can't like him anymore, bro. Y'all doing too much, bro. Y'all a rich franchise, a rich market, bro. I can never. Y'all just get whatever y'all want, type shit. You know, we get AJ Brown, we get all the fucking UTA linemen,
inside M&T
get
Bank
all the
Stadium near the
cornerbacks.
Inner Harbor in
Get
Baltimore, Maryland.
Jahan Dotson, we're gonna get fucking Saquon Barkley, we're gonna get CJ Gardner-Smith back. I'm like, god damn, where all this money coming from? You got unlimited money. Falcons, we got no money.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started.
Saquon, a 99 player. That's like having just a
M&T
Jefferson
Bank
on the
Stadium.
Eagles. Also, what's your Super Bowl prediction? Shit, Falcons. Falcons gonna beat the Eagles, dog.
They'll start at the 32.
Got Kobe Bryant, bro. Like, come on. Falcons. Falcons, Ravens. Final answer.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I tried to click on it.
Just
Okay,
like
didn't
that,
really
a
click
pickup
on
of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good, strong, explosive run that
Chat,
started
it might be the last
inside,
game, man.
which means you've got to
Yeah,
control
Eagles
those
did
defensive
35,
linemen,
man.
the defensive tackles, the nose guards.
The
Those
Bills
guys
finally
have to
gonna
be
get there.
controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah,
I don't know
key
what
that
they
A-gap
did in
usually
the
on those
offseason.
runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It
gonna
disrupts
say
things from
Bills,
the defensive
AFC,
side
but I
and
don't
the
know what they
offensive
did in the
side. As we
offseason.
just saw, it opens up possibilities.
2 yards
Josh
on the
Allen,
pickup
he just-
there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's not clutch enough for me.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they
That's
saw
about every
something on
time.
tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area.
Top 5
But they want
QBs.
him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game
Mahomes.
or the passing
Oh,
game.
my God, what
And
are
they
you
must
doing?
like the matchups they're getting.
And he
Mahomes,
will have the
Lamar,
Ravens first down by about 3 yards
Josh
or so
Allen,
as they wind
Hurts.
up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Throwing is
And Jaden
Jackson.
Daniels.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Even though it's only been 1 year for Jaden, but
From the 21, here's 2nd down and
he's a
7.
problem. If it's not Jaden, Joe Burrow.
Inside
Yeah.
handoff, Henry.
Joe Burrow.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to
Bro
bring
got
down,
no
but they do a
all-pro,
nice
no
job there
MVP,
stopping
no
his
Super Bowl,
progress
no Super
and not
Bowl.
allowing him to get back
Shit.
to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side,
Oh,
going to be
my God,
taken in
tackle.
by Henry.
Well,
And
1,
they'll
2,
get to
3.
him short of the first down at about the 16. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. We're scoreless after 1.
You're right, though, bro. That's why he's 5th.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2.
Tua? Oh, my God.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Bro, this nigga just running away from the hit stick, nigga. Alright, bro. I'm just trying to hit this nigga's leg, bro. This nigga just running everywhere, trucking.
The first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Anybody else that's squad is at this drive, bro? Yeah, it's definitely not
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Motherfucker just ran 12, 13 plays, bro. All Derrick Henry. Fuck out of here.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So 1st and 10 now.
He
from
said
the 30.
Henry's 2nd team off, but lucky he ain't playing Saquon. Oh, man. Bro, you had Saquon for 1 year, my guy. Please. You're lucky you're not playing Bijan, my guy.
And some room to run now.
Don't worry
He
about
has
no
a
damn
big
Derrick
gain
Henry.
inside the
Saquon.
40 before being
Bijan, my
dropped.
guy.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead,
you know,
checked it
crazy
down.
Cowboys could
An
have
old
got
coach of
Henry.
mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big
ball. Like, that's the worst ball placement you could put the ball, bro. Like, I guess I got to highball that.
Have it here at their own 32-yard line. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraph.
More running wide
and that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players, and when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and
that'll
make it 2nd
down. Man. Appreciate everybody in the chat,
you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your
John even a Pro Bowler?
setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to
you establish the inside
you
gonna ask yourself, you gonna really ask that question?
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
You really gonna ask me that
from
question?
From the 36 on 2nd and 6.
It's a run.
Again, it's Henry. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Crazy. Top 5 what?
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they're spotted at the 49. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
The ball, this should be a pick.
A check down here for Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They go play action now. Jackson. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Get out of there. Get out of here. Got that block. Let's get out of here.
Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And able to take it past the 25 and to the 28-yard line.
He's not a top 5 running back. Are you crazy? Saquon, Derek. I mean, even if Derek, like Saquon, Derek Henry.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
It's not Josh Jacobs. It's not Devin A-Chain.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. A short throw caught by Andrews. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ashton Genty.
Jackson now.
None of that, bro.
A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Sure.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Oh, my God, this is a bitch. Nigga got Derrick Henry, and then you still doing blitz, man. God damn, bro. That's why I stopped playing Madden, bro. I remember why. John's real name is Dean Boy, John.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half.
Fuck, he didn't throw the ball. This nigga just turned into a runner, bro, and couldn't throw the ball.
Be a sack,
oh my
but
God.
It's no gain, and it brings up second down.
This is ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculously bad. Look at this shit. Mid-blitz, mid-blitz, mid-blitz.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Pick up the blitz.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The blitz is coming. The blitz is coming.
And looking to throw, Penix. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Adolphe always showed off the pass rush skills. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Penix. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
God,
and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Henry again on second down. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Run with Lamar, nigga. Scramble with Lamar, nigga.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Tucker with the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistle dead. And the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Falcons? Oh, shit. I already got Myles Garrett to the Falcons, dog.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Penix. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. Still going. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
GG, chat. I just blew my bro. Like, what? I just ran off. Man, this game, bro. I hate this game. Oh, my God. I hate this game, bro. Like, what?
And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
What am I doing? I was trying to get the ball,
to
bro.
throw is Jackson. Flips to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a
Bro. Woo, bro. I be trying not to be mad, bro, but niggas is so weird in this game, bro. Well, this nigga, man, shut up, bro. This nigga's not good, bro. Fuck this nigga Henry, bro. All that bullshit, bro. I gave that nigga that shit, bro. GG, bro. Hey, chat. Appreciate everybody. Entertainer. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna be back live tomorrow, man. Y'all turn them notifications on. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all, bro. What? Wait.